Hey, what is going on YouTube? It's your boy Tylord, and I am finally back again with Let's Play World of Warcraft Project Ascension. This is episode 32, and we are back here at Fellstone Field, inside the farm, inside the Fellstone family farm with Janice Fellstone. You know, everybody's the friendly ghost. Like Casper the Friendly Ghost, only it's Janice Fellstone, the, I don't know, crying, depressed ghost who wants to kill herself even though she's already dead, you know, because her sweet old husband has left her side. So last episode, near the end, we talked to old Emma for Better Late Than Never, the quest we turned in there in Stormwind, and she gave us this good luck half charm. So it's half of a good luck charm that we need to return back to Janice Fellstone. John, sweetheart, is that you? I'm so cold all of a sudden. You give the half charm back to the apparition. Yeah, that's how you say that word. She looks at it and then looks at you expectantly. Honey, where did you put your half of the charm? We can't be together unless we have both halves. Honey, can you see me? Two halves become one is the follow-up. The ramblings of the poor ghost continue. Oh, blah, blah, blah. So we need to go find the other half of the good luck charm. And you might be wondering, well, we have no clues to go on except maybe in the quest log, the quest text. Maybe she'll give us a clue, but you know, I don't really read those. I wouldn't say it's pointless, but it's kind of pointless, right? But I just so happen to already know where we can find the other half of the good luck charm, just in time for us to be attacked by a million frickin' mobs all at once. Oh boy. So you remember last episode when I was doing the quest Target Fellstone Field, the first part of the quest when we just walked up, we waltzed right into Fellstone Field, and we had to kill Cauldron Lord Bielma, one of the mobs that was walking around there. I don't have to heal myself, I need to heal my pet. So let me just cancel that. Yeah, fuck it, I'll do another one. We'll do it live. Fuck it, we'll do it live. I just waltzed right into the field, and guess what? I was attacked by a plethora of mobs, as we are right now. Oh my god, there's so many mobs in this goddamn field. But you know what? That's okay, because more mobs, that just means more experience, baby. And we need all the experience we can get. So, I'm gonna mount up and try and just get the fuck out of here as fast as I can. Hopefully we don't aggro the sorcerer. Oh, we aggroed the sorcerer. I'm gonna get frost bolted to death. And I'm just gonna kite my way all the way around to the entrance of the field, because there's one specific mob. I don't know if you guys have guessed who it is, but when we first entered Fellstone Field last episode, I said a specific name. There's one specific mob, and I'm dragging this out just to, like, you know, hype it up and, you know, a little more drama, right? So there are a lot of mobs here. Jabbering Ghouls, skeletal flayers, skeletal sorcerers. Those are all the three main mobs in Fellstone Field. But there's one specific mob that has a unique name, a unique look, and I named him out, and he's right here, the Jabbering Ghoul. I don't know if you guys remember last episode, but I'm like, Jabbering Ghoul? Why is this guy different than all the other mobs? What's so special about him? He's a little higher in level than the other mobs. I missed my fireball. That's okay, he didn't aggro me. This skeletal flare, oh, getting a little too close for comfort there. So let's take him out. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Stick to the plan. So the Jabbering Ghoul is the specific mob in question that we have to take out. I want to go for a Rain of Fire here. See if I can get some damage on these fools. Surge of Light, and then we can Hammer of Writhing to death. So that is John. Farmer John, good old Farmer John, has succumbed to the plague, the Scourge Plague, and he is now a Jabbering Ghoul with a pitchfork. You can see there. So I killed him last episode, and last episode I was like, Jabbering Ghoul? What is this? Why is he, you know, different? Why is he special? Why is he a unique mob? What's so special about him? And little did I know that he was involved. I don't know why I just moonkin formed up. We need to mount up, actually, and that's just going to take me right out of moonkin form. We need to kill him for the other good luck, the good luck other half charm. It's just such a weird, like, why did they name it like that? Like, it should be half of a good luck charm, right? That's grammatically correct. I mean, this is technically, I guess, grammatically correct. Good luck half charm, good luck other half charm. So we have to combine the two, just like that, and bam, we get to the good luck charm that is composed of the 2 halves, one belonging to, you know, the recently, I shouldn't say recently deceased, because, you know, Janice Fellstone's been dead for 4 years, and then Farmer John, you know, for all we know, he's been dead for longer than 4 years, like 5 years, maybe 6 years. Who knows? So not recently deceased, but nonetheless, nevertheless, deceased. All the same, they've been dead for quite some time. Farmer John probably has it a little worse because he was a Jabbering Ghoul this whole time, and Janice Fellstone has just been, you know, a very depressed spirit living in her old home. And so every once in a while, I talked about this. I touched on it briefly last episode. You're going to see some mobs when they attack me with melee attacks. They're going to be frozen in place, almost like the Hunter's Ice Trap going off. But it's not Hunter's Ice Trap. It's this epic ring I picked up at some point. Pretty sure I picked it up on screen. I don't think I ever pointed it out. But it is called the Freezing Band. It gives us +10 frost resistance. Increases our spell power by 18, which is pretty good for a ring. And then it has a 1% chance when we're struck in combat to inflict 50 frost damage and freeze the target for 5 whole seconds, which is pretty good if you ask me. So let's head back up the stairs before all these mobs start respawning, and it looks like they are going to start respawning here fairly soon. So we want to, you know, turn this quest in and get the heck out of here. So this is Janice Fellstone. 2 halves become 1. John, don't let the ghouls get you. It's a little too late for that, lady. So good luck charm, turn this in. You freed me. I no longer need this charm. Please take it in. Perhaps it will give you the solace it has given me. Goodbye. Bye. Bye. Well, she doesn't disappear. It's not like... She says it's given her the solace she needs to be freed from her curse. I mean, was she cursed, or was she just super sad that she was a ghost? She didn't know what happened. She didn't know that she was dead, and then she didn't know what happened to her husband. And it turns out her husband was ghoulified. He succumbed to the Scourge Plague. And let's check out what the good luck charm actually is. It's a neck. It's a neck piece that has +13 shadow resistance. Bruh! If that isn't the most worthless piece of shit I've ever seen, not worthless, it can't be worse than anything else. It is not worthless. It is definitely worser than everything. I know this isn't proper grammar, but I don't not give a fuck. Worthless. It's garbage. Absolute garbage. My god. What I have now, which I guess I could touch on just for a second. Last time I was in Stormwind, I went to the auction house and I just looked up like if I could, you know, upgrade any of my gear for cheap. And so before I got this Horizon Choker, which is pretty good actually, and it has a pretty good random enchant effect on it, for me anyway, because I do have at least one Destruction Warlock spell. I was running some piece of shit necklace from like level 20 that had Aegean Spirit on it, and it was absolute garbage. But what I have here is +4 stam, +14 int, +4 spirit, and the random enchant equip effect is reduces the mana cost of your destruction spells by 5%, which I only have the one. Actually, no, I have 2. Sorry about that. Immolate and Rain of Fire. So you know what? That's pretty good in my opinion. And this is Dawson's Tears. We are here for the follow-up quest to target Fellstone Fields, which is target Dawson's Tears. I don't know who Dawson is, but you know, he was a whiny little crybaby apparently, because this whole place was named after the fact that he just couldn't stop crying. Tears. Dawson's Tears. I don't know who Dawson is. There's another little farmhouse, and I want to check it out. I want to scope it out. Probably not on screen just because it would take way too long, but I definitely want to see if there's any quest givers in there, as there was one back at Fellstone Fields, so we'll see about that. As always, oh god, I'm feared. I don't think every man for himself. Yeah, I can get out of fear. Oh, what? Excuse me? How did I just aggro? I am confused. Sir, I am sorry. I don't know what happened. I don't know how I aggroed the entire field of Dhalsim's Tears by being feared, but it happened. So like I was saying, I want to get rid of these mobs before we take out the Cauldron Lord himself. As with all of these target quests, like there's target Dhalsim's Tears, you know, target Fellstone Field, target Writhing Haunts, etc. There is, in the center of the fields themselves, is the Scourge Cauldron that we need to inspect, and kind of we need to steal a sample of the poisonous concoction from. There is, along with the Scourge Cauldron, a Cauldron Lord for each field. And for this one specifically, it was Cauldron Lord Malvinius, and he is level 55. So if you are in the low 50s, you know, just it's gonna be a heck of a fight, especially if you get feared by one of the other mobs. And guess what? You're gonna aggro. Oh boy, you're gonna aggro a whole lot of the other mobs in this area. So let's try and sneak up over here and interact with this Scourge Cauldron right here, so we can turn this in. We have the Dhalsim's Tears Cauldron Key, which drops from the Cauldron Lord, and the empty Dhalsim's Tears bottle that was provided to us from High Priestess MacDonald. Take a sample, and then we can pick up the follow-up Return to Chillwind Camp with these filled bottle of the stolen vial, of the stolen concoction, the brew, the Cauldron Brew, whatever's brewing in there. The Witch's Brew. Okay. I am going to, and you might be wondering, well, hold on a second. You can't leave yet because, you know, the Scourge Cauldron, you can still interact with it and pick up a following quest. Essentially what this is after you pick up Return to Chillwind Camp, turn it in, you can come back at any point, and if you have these three ingredients, you can create a toxic concoction. I've never done it. I don't have Arcane Quickener. I don't know where you get that from. I do have Runecloth, but I don't have the other two ingredients, and I don't know where you get them from. So, I mean, that's just up to you. That's just up to your discretion if you want to. If you have those ingredients, knock yourself out. Make a little brew. I don't know what you get. I don't know what the buff is, or if it's a debuff for targets. I have no idea. I'm gonna try and weave my way over here and see if I can scope out. Where is this? Well, this is the entrance to a lumber mill, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Is this the lumber mill, or the horse farm, little horsey farm? What's over here? I don't know if I've ever been over here. There might be some gnolls here, unless that's just in Cataclysm, because most of my knowledge of this zone, Western Plaguelands, comes from me. Yeah, the Northridge Lumber Camp, but you know, I think it's deserted. I don't think there's any quest givers up here, but let's check it out. Let's check it out anyway. Like I was saying, most of my knowledge of this zone comes from me playing this in Cataclysm, and I've been webbed. Oh my god. Let's just hope I'm not critted. I'm not critical striked. Don't web me too, please. So there's a Scarlet Lumberjack. Ah! Oh my god. Please, sirs. I mean no harm. Okay, now this whole place is filled to the brim with, oh, there's someone else here. A level 60, eh? A level 60. Oh my god. No more spiders, please. I'll take the wolves. I will take the wolves. So there's nothing up in the Scarlet at the Northridge Lumber Camp. It's just a bunch of Scarlet mobs, and they're all annoying, and I hate them, and I don't want to deal with them, and I don't want to aggro these spiders because they web ya, and that's even more annoying than any humanoid mob I've come across before. So I'm going to cut away now, and I'll head back to Chillwind Camp to turn in, you know, return to Chillwind Camp, obviously, after visiting Dhalsim's Tears. But in the meantime, while I'm gone, I will check out these little farmhouses in the barnyard here at Dhalsim's Tears, see if there's anything interesting. If there is, you'll definitely hear from me again. There is this little house that has a silver exclamation point, so the quest is a little too high for us to pick up at this point in time. So yeah, I don't think there's anything going on in the farmhouse, but who knows? Maybe we'll see. So I'll cut away, and I'll meet you guys back in Chillwind or wherever the hell I end up in the meantime. Be right back. Alrighty, everybody, we are back here at Chillwind Camp. As you can see from the last time I saw you guys, I had a large chunk of experience gain in between the last time you saw me and now. I did that kind of on purpose just to get a little bit more experience before we turn in this quest, Return to Chillwind Camp, because I wasn't sure exactly how much experience we would get, and I wanted to be sure that I would hit level 52 when we did turn this quest in. So we have the filled Dawson's Tears bottles. We know that each cauldron employs a different mix of reagents or reagents. I know it's regents, but I like to, I don't know, mix things up a little bit to generate its plague-inducing toxin, blah, blah, blah. There it is. 8,505 experience gain we get from that turn-in. And as you can see there, whew, I was just under or above the limit, I guess. So there's a follow-up, obviously, target Writhing Haunt. And it's funny, last time I did this quest, on my other character, my first let's play through of this Project Ascension server, excuse me, I called it Withering. For, you know, many times I would say, okay, let's head out to Withering Haunt. Okay, we're going to do the quest Withering Haunt. Well, now it turns out, well, I figured this out last Let's Play in Season 1 on my first character, Tylord, the undead male, that it is, in fact, Writhing, and I looked like such a buffoon, and I felt so embarrassed, but that's okay. So we've hit 52. Congratulations, ding, dang, dong. We've gained 70 hit points and 37 mana and 1 stamina. That's it, just 1 stamina, not too great. But I guess it makes up for it in the fact that we get the 5 stat points that we get to allocate ourselves. So as always, I do 1 in stam, 1 in spirit, the rest in intellect. Definitely want to dump those in intellect. And now I have 4 ability essences and 2 talent essences. I don't know what I'm going to do with those yet. So just, you know, just so you guys know, I don't know what I'm going to do with them yet. I'll figure that out off screen, and probably like next episode or something, I will let you guys know what I've decided to do. In the meantime, I do have 46 minion Scourge Stones, so we could always turn these in. We don't get experience or anything like that. We just get a little bit of reputation towards the Argent Dawn, but we might, you know, we might as well just go ahead and turn these in. I mean, there's no point in not doing it, right? So we get a little bit more reputation with Argent Dawn, and we're pretty close to friendly with them. I mean, a little bit more than halfway than neutral. And we actually do have a quest open up here that we didn't have before. This is Weldon Barov, House of Barov of Stormwind, the Barov family fortune. Now this, I believe, is a Skullomance dungeon quest, so we're probably not going to get this done at any point in time. Venture to the Skullomance and recover the Barov family fortune. 4 deeds make up this fortune. The deed of blah, 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 blah. So we do have target Writhing Haunt. It is orange, but I do think that means, you know, that it is completable. Albeit a little bit difficult, but, you know, I always say this, mama ain't raised no quitter. And she ain't raised no bitch either. I'm gonna get this quest done. And also, all along the Watchtowers is now orange as well. So that means, you know what, that's 2 birds with 1 stone, baby. So let's head over there. I would cut away, but, you know, it's fairly close. And I guess I can fill the little bit of, you know, kind of pad my airtime just a little bit. And head over to Writhing Haunt. And then along the way, that was pun unintended. Along the way, we can do all along the Watchtowers, right? It seems like I would have thought that out ahead of time, but no, baby, that's all improv right there. All right, let's head up this hill here, and just around the corner, just over these hills, to grandmother's house we go. Oh my grandmother, you really let this farm go, didn't you? Holy shit. Alright, so this place is infested with rotting ghouls and freezing ghouls, and fetid zombies are the new mobs that make up the majority of the Writhing Haunt fields. Now this freezing ghoul is a little annoying because it has a spell, you see here, Flash Freeze. Freezes me. I don't know if it froze my pet, but it did freeze me, and that is pretty annoying. Pretty dang annoying. So we're just gonna, you know, get through these fights as we usually do, with a flash freeze every so often, but of course there is such a thing as diminishing returns. Sorry about that little pause there. I actually had to stop and think about what the fuck I'm talking about. Diminishing returns, meaning each time you get stunned within a certain time frame, you get stunned again, it's gonna be less and less effective. So there is Cauldron Lord Razark. Razark. I don't know how you want to pronounce your name, bruh. It's pretty dope, I will say. it's a pretty cool name. Like, if I was like, oh, let's think of a cool name for this mob. Hey, Razark is a pretty cool name. So we've aggroed him. He is an undead, meaning we can polymorph him if I wasn't frozen. Actually, no, that means I can't polymorph him because polymorph doesn't work on undead targets. Well, look at me trying to talk out of my ass, and it backfired on me. So he's level 56, not that high. It is orange, which obviously you would expect it to be orange since it says it's orange in our quest log anyway. But yeah, 56. So if you're 52, you can definitely solo this as I am. And I guess I should use the word solo, like, quote-unquote lightly. Like, quote-unquote, well, yeah, I'm soloing this level, or this quest, because, you know, I do have a pet. I do have a... I wouldn't call him, I wouldn't call him a tank. It's kind of like a hybrid tank and a DPS. That's pretty much what a Felguard is. And actually, holy shit, I just realized, Felguard learned Intercept at level 52. When we hit 52, it learned Intercept. It still has rank 1 of Anguish and Cleave, but it has rank 1 of Intercept, which is pretty cool. So now he can charge in there, charge an enemy, stunning him for 3 seconds and causing 65 damage, which is pretty great if you ask me. Definitely needed that ability. It definitely helps. We picked up a shitty shield. That's okay. Let's turn in this quest. Target to Writhing Haunt. And bam, the Cauldron Lord's Key unlocks the access panel. Turn that in, get a shitload of experience, and then pick up the following. Return to Chillwind Camp. And as you can see over here, there is a quest giver. A fallen Tauren, oh no, in that little house over there. Mulgris, Deep River. He is part of, I want to say, the Cenarian Circle, or whatever. What is that little faction called? I don't think it's actually in-game. I hope we don't aggro that spider. Excuse me, little spooter. I don't want to aggro you because I don't want to get stunned. Oh my god, we're just going to aggro everybody. Are those guys going to de-aggro from me? I don't think so. They're just right up on my asshole the entire time, so I'm just going to run away. Holy shit. Diseased Grizzly. We can take him out. That's no big deal. I just don't want to deal with all those mobs at a time. So let's take this guy out. Anyway, what was I saying? I don't know. Cenarian Circle, I think, is... I don't know if that faction's in Vanilla WoW, but I believe that's what faction he's part of. Obviously, it's not like he doesn't have it as part of his name, so maybe I'm just, again, talking out of my ass. Who knows? Who knows? Oh my god, this is annoying. I'm gonna 360 you, bro. I'm gonna 360 Surge of Light you. Oh no! Ah, flash freeze. My worst enemy. So my pet is also flash frozen. He gets frozen as well, along with me, not as long as I get flash frozen. Okay, there's another one. Fucking hell. This shit is annoying. Would you die? Pet, can you deal damage, please? I don't ask much of you. I don't ask much of any of my pets, but it seems like they all just want to slack off and deal as little damage as possible. And it's really freaking annoying. You know what I should pick up? I should pick up Shackle Undead, just so these sons of bitches can stop freezing me. And I missed. Holy shit. Alright, no. Pet, get over here. We gotta deal with this freezing ghoul before he freezes me again, and I want to kill myself. Oh, there it is! There it is. I want to kill myself. It's too late, Pet. You've already embarrassed me enough, and I can't even hit a fire blast. God damn it. Well, these mobs aren't orange for nothing. They're specifically orange to signify, hey, this fight's a little difficult. Maybe, maybe you don't want to try and take on these guys. But, like, they're just on the outskirts of being red. Like, 56, I think they would be red, right? Or is it 57? Is it 4 levels or 5 levels? 4 or 5. I don't know. There's a freezing ghoul. You know what? Fuck this. I am going to pick up... I don't give an F. Shackle Undead, baby. Does this have a limit? I mean, does it have, like, a level requirement that you have to, like, the mob can't be, like, above level 30? I seriously hope not. Nope. Got him. Suck my... You stupid pet! I hate you! Ah! He did it on purpose. I swear to God. I swear to God. Pet, kill the Rotting Ghoul. I have to turn off Cleave. shackle you, you stupid idiot. I almost fucked that up. Did you see that? That was almost me fucking that up. Holy shit. Pet. You dumb Felguard. I hate you so much. Alright, just stop attacking him now. I'll kill him. I'll kill him. Holy shit! Can I get a fucking hit on a spell? I am getting so frustrated right now. You can hear it in my voice. But yeah, Shackle Undead. Fucking PogChamp. Am I right? Okay, what you got for me, Tauren? The wildlife suffers too. I remember doing this quest in my last Let's Play, so that's okay. Destroy. Oh yeah, I remember he gives us... So this is a little quest chain. The wildlife suffers too. There's lots of little follow-ups here. There's probably like 2 or 3 quests in total. We're just gonna travel for them and get the hell out of here. But the first quest is destroy 8 diseased wolves. And it's not just, you know, like... There we are, leaving combat. It's not like, oh, here's a couple wolves, maybe, you know, take care of them for us. No, it is destroy. We need to destroy them and burn the remains so that the disease can no longer spread. It's it is utterly macabre. And that's one of them, and they're dead. Oh man, that little wolf howl every time you kill a diseased wolf, and it goes, oh, arr, arr, arr. I wanna fucking cry because I'm a little baby. And, you know, contrary to popular belief, when I said mama didn't raise no bitch, well, I was only telling a half-truth there. Because that wolf cry gets me every time. I love wolves. I love dogs. I don't want to hear them in pain, even though they are trying to kill me. And it is in partial self-defense that we need to destroy these wolves. I guess it doesn't sound like self-defense when our quest is to destroy 8 diseased wolves. It's not, that is no longer self-defense, I don't think. That's just, we need to destroy them. That's just very aggressive and, whatever. Okay, I'm gonna cut away. I will finish killing these diseased wolves. They're all over the place. There's only a small little section down here that shoots off the main road that there are a few very little diseased wolves in that area. But then the most of them are up north of Dulcin's Tears, so we will have to head up over there and try and not aggro all these mobs that are over there. But I will cut away and finish this quest off screen. We need 6 more diseased wolves to kill, and then I will meet you guys back at Mulgris Deep River in his little hut, in his little writhing haunt hut. Say that 3 times fast. And oh, actually, you know what? The outhouse quest picked up, and also there's another quest in the barn. Mrs. Dawson's diary. Holy shit. Okay, that's probably gonna be for next episode. So I'm gonna be over here killing these diseased wolves. There's quite a few of them back here. The majority of them are found back here behind Dulcin's Tears. So like I said, I'll cut away. I'll see you guys back at Mulgris Deep River. We can turn that quest in. We'll pick up the follow-up, but then I'm gonna head back to Chillwind Camp and return to Chillwind Camp after visiting the Writhing Haunt, and we will finish off the episode there most likely. So see you guys in just a second. Alrighty, everybody, we are here inside of the Writhing Haunt hut with Mulgris Deep River. Let's go ahead and turn in the Wildlife Suffers 2. We get a shitload of experience, and as I mentioned before, there is a follow-up to destroy 8 diseased grizzlies. The quest, you know, the quest objective says we just need to slay them, but I'm pretty sure he's like, please destroy them like you did the wolves. That quest, we will. It is actually orange, meaning the mobs are a little higher in level than the diseased wolves are. But we will probably do that quest next episode. For now, I'm going to cut away again. Oh my god, there's too many carry-on lurkers right here. And the freezing ghouls, they're everywhere. These mobs are going to be the bane of me. Holy shit. So I'm going to cut away, and I'll meet you guys back in Chillwind Camp as soon as I try and frickin' weave my way through this area, the ruins of Anderhall. Oh my god. As long as I don't aggro the spiders, I'll be fine. I don't mind all these ghouls attacking me, even though they are dealing a shitload of damage. That's okay, we can handle it. Be right back. Alrighty guys, we are here with High Priestess McDonald. Let's go ahead and return to Chillwind Camp. Give her the filled Writhing Haunt bottle. Once we successfully analyze a sample drawn from the Writhing Haunt's cauldron, it'll provide us with a 3rd avenue to deliver a devastating counter agent unto the Scourge. Bam. This time, oh, she's going to buff us with Power Word Fortitude. She didn't do that before. Thanks a lot, lady. And give us 85 silver and again, 8505 experience. Now, there is another target, Garen's Writhing. Now, this is actually the correct way to pronounce this word, withering, as opposed to writhing, because my dumb brain couldn't figure out between the two of them. Now, this quest, I think, is going to be red, so it is going to be a little too high for us to complete. Obviously, this episode, I'm not going to be doing any more quests, but even next episode might be a little too high for us. We'll see. If we hit 53, it's possible we can do it, but otherwise, look at all this loot I have. Whew. I am going to be rich tonight, boys. Alrighty, so that's going to be it for this episode, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed it. We are inching our way ever closer to level 60. Bam, we can jump on top of this little cook shed, is what I like to call this thing, or jump onto this burned little house. Do this, flex on some people. So yeah, we hit 52. We are already about halfway to 53. We are moving. Things are moving along very nicely. Off screen, I'll probably get rid of Shackle Undead unless I want to keep it for the remainder of me being inside either here at Western Plaguelands, or if I go over to the Eastern Plaguelands at some point. But otherwise, I will figure out what I'm going to do with these extra ability essences and talent essences I have. So that's that. Other than that, guys, that's it. That's all I got to say. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Like I said, hope you guys are enjoying the series. And as always, I hope you all stay classy, and peace out.